Um, I just want to do a follow up on my message to Netflix and Lightbox to Nick and Jonathan, Chinn, Douglas, Eric Liman, Nick Green, and Minna or whatever her name is. So you thought you could get away with lying about me. I had a and people might ask also why first now? Or why is the first now that you actually are doing this video? I didn't have mentally um, energy or power to challenge this now. Before now, I had 5 years struggling, 5 years in the court in Denmark with the Danish intelligence. Last year, I finally won. I got my pension for the Danish government for PTSD. I have very severe PTSD, and possibly much more because of my duty and service with the Danish intelligence and the British and Americans. Um, it's not been easy, and it's still not easy for me to deal with this. So I only first now had the mental, what do you say, capability. Uh, but I'm ready now. Now I'm finished with one case with the Danish. I got my pension now. I moved on from that. Um, I'm still being harassed severely, and I have now time, and I have set a little bit in my mind where I can go back in time and read on some of the stuff that I have helped with, and I also find out that that unfortunately Netflix is not the only ones. There's also more people, even in Denmark, in the news that it's just crazy, man. All I've done is I wanted to fight terrorism and help people and help the world and make a better place for our future generations. And I found out that there are people, obviously, because they have some kind of bad intentions. They are, I don't know, man, what you can say. And it's not a conspiracy. It's like this is real stuff, man. People lied about me in the news as well in Denmark, and I'm lucky for me now. My Danish lawyer is taking care of that now. Um, but I just didn't have I couldn't fight at the time because of the state I was in. Imagine yourself being in my shoes and having to go through all this shit. Not only I put my life at risk all the time for all these years, I had to live under all this pressure to later find out that my colleagues have cheated me and that there was a plot to assassinate me. And who the one who saved my life, he was a triple agent, not a double, he was a triple agent. He wanted to, he only saved my life because he thought I was a bad guy. Imagine this. And then after you get divorced, the British government deported my wife, and at that time, and because I applied for, when I went public, I applied for a visa for her permanent residence, and instead of that, they harassed me and they kicked her out. I later on won the case in the Manchester court. I won against the Home Office. It's just been, man, we've been homeless a few times, and I'm losing everything I had, everything. I'm even, I got my pension, but I'm a poor man. I mean, I don't have much money. Um, all I have. So it's like it's been a really struggle for me, and those who live with me at that time have, even the my brothers in arms who was in Danish army, who are the war veterans. They took me into the veteran home, um, and they actually sometime I had food from their rations. Ate. That was what I was living off. You don't understand. You don't understand what I have been going through, and I couldn't get a job because people were scared to employ me because of the risk of a terrorist attack. It was hard, man. It was really hard, and still my freedom of movement are very limited. Um, so and then to be, and then having to fight all this. Not only I have to fight with the things within myself, I have to fight people who are trusted, like people who I wanted to help, like Netflix and Lightbox and those guys. I just wanted to help them to help the world to have a better understanding of Al Qaeda, and then they accused me of a crime that I had nothing to do with, a horrific crime. Imagine this. Imagine the stress you have to live with for all these years. Every day, you know, people are watching this every day, all over the world, every day for all these years, and there's nothing you can do about it. And by the way, just for your information, um, for those guys who were involved to lie about me, the last time I was in Yemen was in 2012, May 2012. When this happened, unfortunately, this horrific crime, terrorist crime, happened in Yemen. That was in May 2013 and 14. I I hope sincerely, I hope that if even if I cannot find a lawyer or advocate or what you call them, attorney who can help me with this, I hope that the media will expose you guys so badly. You are, in my eyes, very, very low people. You have no ethics. You are very disrespectful, heartless. You are cruel. That you take advantage of a very horrific situation and of my situation as well to promote yourself and make you more famous in Hollywood. Yeah, I can't think of, well, obviously we have pedophiles and we have murderers out there that really bad and terrorists, but I think what you've done according to damaging people and taking advantage of people's miserable situation is really, really bad. It's one of the heavyweights. I think so, and I think the people you cheated when you got the awards, those who got who got the second place, should be awarded with your award. You should be stripped away from what you got, and you should be exposed. Everyone in the world should know that you cheated yourself. You lied to get those to achieve those awards. The number two is the real winners, not you. So I hope this message reaches everyone, so they can help me and help everyone to those who you lied to. You also lied to the whole world. So we need help to the whole from the whole world to expose you guys, and you will get exposed now. There's no way out of this. I beat the Danish intelligence. The people, the terrorists who shot my pictures in Syria in 2013, all dead. Only one survived. He's in prison in a wheelchair. Another one, Said Mansour, made a fatwa against me. He's now on the death row in Morocco. Don't fuck with the wrong people. You know, karma will always get you. Karma is the best revenge. It's the best, and you're gonna see karma will hit you. You thought you got away with it for these years, but I'm sure. I believe in karma. I believe that there's some goodness out there, that they will always give you some justice, and that you're gonna taste. You will taste this justice, and I hope. But let's see. I don't want to get too extreme with this, but I just let's see what the justice would bring forth. So look forward for this. Cheers.